My dear students, today we are going to discuss the topic what makes elections in India democratic. Actually, election is a visible machinery of democracy. So we should check whether elections held in India democratic or non-democratic. So there are almost three conditions. If these three conditions are clearly fulfilled, we can say that the election is conducted in a democratic way. So let's check. Firstly, in order to say an election is conducted in a democratic way, we have to appoint an independent election commission. An independent election commission is very important for the free and fair conduction of election. Independent means the election commission who are assigned to conduct election should be independent and free from the hands of other agencies. As far as India is concerned, we have an election commission which is an independent agency and which has crucial power as the judiciary has. We already studied about judiciary. Judiciary is actually an independent agency in India. The ruling party or president or any high officials cannot question judiciary. Like that, the president or any high official cannot question election commission because it is independent from all these kinds of officials. So it has the power of judiciary. So election commission is supposed to be impartial. It will not be biased. It will be always unbiased. Okay. And the election commission will be headed by a chief election commissioner, CEC. That chief election commissioner will be appointed by the President of India. But after being elected as the Chief Commissioner of India, he will not be answerable to President or the ruling party. If an official or if a man in India is elected as Chief Election Commissioner of India, he will not be answerable to the questions of President or ruling party or any high officials because he has an independent power and is ruling over the election commission. Election commission is also an independent agency. Any ruler or any agency cannot question them. So what are the main duties of the election commission? First one, conduct and control of election. Actually, election includes a chain of processes. Firstly, the announcement of election, then division of constituencies, then nomination of candidates, then polling and counting, and at last result declaration. So the duties ranging from the announcement of election up to the declaration of result, all the duties will be maintained and exercised by election commission. Second duty is that implementation of code of conduct. Code of conduct will be implemented by election commission in all elections. Both ruling party and citizens of India are actually requested to obey that code of conduct. And any government official or any minister or any person who holds high position cannot violate the code of conduct. For example, during the time of election, if a candidate violates the code of conduct fixed by Election Commission, he will be punished by Chief Election Commission. Implementation of code of conduct is very important duty of Election Commission during the time of election. Actually, soon after the announcement of election, the Election Commission will give a code of conduct or guidelines for the citizens of India. And actually, every citizens of India, whether they are high officials or common man, are requested to obey this. If anybody violates this code of conduct, he will be punished by the Election Commission of India. And thirdly, to control government power, resource and officials. It is also the duty of Election Commission to control the government power, resource and officials. During the time of election, there is possibility that the government, the ruling government may utilize their power, their resource, their officials for the purpose of winning election. Because the candidates from ruling party and the candidates from opposition party will contest in the election. Sometimes the ruling party will utilize or will misuse the government machineries and resources for the purpose of winning election. Actually, it is the violation of the code of conduct. So, Election Commission will control the government from all these kinds of malpractices. And last one, order for a recall. For example, if an election is conducted in an unfair way in any area, the Chief Election Commissioner can order for a recall in that particular area. And the ruling party or the opposition party or any minister cannot question the order of Chief Election Commissioner and the Election Commission, because they have the independent power to order for poll and re-poll in particular situations. I hope you have understood very clearly this first condition for the democratic situation of the election. So if we check all these features, we can understand that elections in India are conducted in a democratic way.